Today's training is going to take a bit longer because I'm going to share how you can start your own 5-figure drop servicing business. I want to brief you guys on the new strategies that is proven to work, and it is ideal to use these strategies if you are starting now. Today's training is about how to build a 5-figure drop servicing agency with little to no startup costs and also technical skills. So this is step by step, and it's ideal for beginners. So if you are new to this, you haven't heard of drop servicing before, no problem, because it is going to be beginner friendly. Okay, I will try to speak as a layman term as possible for you guys. All right, today we're gonna cover the topics is going to be about drop servicing business model, and then the types of the digital services that you can drop service. Okay, the profit margin, that means the potential profit that you will be getting. Okay, so most, yes, you want to set up an online business, most important is we see the money, right? So if let's say the business model is profitable and is scalable, then it's perfect. So we want to keep it this kind to create this kind of business. So today I will be also sharing with you how to set up your drop shipping store. And this is very important because I'll be sharing with you new resources on how to set up the store when you're first starting up without paying any money. That means you do not need to create your own website, and you do not need to spend money on any subscription monthly plans first. Okay, so today I try to keep this business model as simple as possible, and also I try to make it like little to no capital. That means you do not need to come up with any capital and to start getting profit. Okay, sounds good. Then the next one is, of course, is how to get clients with little to no money. So I mentioned just now, I want to share with you because these are the strategies that I have personally done before, and it's possible. Yeah, it seems too good to be true, but it is possible, and I will show you exactly how I did it. Okay. And then the next thing that I want to share with you will be the how you can close high ticket sales. All right, high ticket sales. High ticket sales, and this one will be part of the game plan of 2023 game plan. Okay, this is also partly I'll be sharing the secret to the 5-figure months. Okay, so before I start the training, right, in order for you to get the best out of this live training, probably you want to get a piece of pen and paper. Okay, because I will be sharing a lot of slides. I think I have like how many slides? I think about 70 over slides. 70 over, yeah, I think it's about there. So prepare a pen and paper. Yeah. And also, yeah, just I mentioned that if you have any questions, right, you leave it to the end of this whole session, because I have a lot of things that I want to share. So I don't want to, like, in between, then it will disrupt my chain of thoughts. Yeah, I try to, because you see why I want to do it in a slight way is so that I can remember what I was saying. Because this is like a 5-figure business, and I want to tell you each and every, hopefully I can tell you each and every important points to you, highlight the important points to you, right? So the Q&A, please, I need you to keep it until the end of this session, and I will be sharing free resources with you. So the free resources along the whole training, I will be disseminating some free resources. So make sure that you jot them down. And finally, I will be also giving you my 5-figure drop servicing blueprint. All this I'll be giving you at the end, so that make sure that you stay true to the end. Okay, if you want to have any questions, and also if you want to get the drop servicing blueprint. All right, probably just a brief introduction about myself. I believe some of you probably first time seeing me, and also first time stumble upon my channel. All right, so my name is May. I run a creative agency. So my creative agency, most of it is through drop servicing. Of course, I also have something that I'm doing myself, some simple filming and some video creation. All right, so I'm the creative agency owner, and I have been running this business for 3 years now. Okay, 3 years. This is one of my main business, and I'm also an online business coach. So I have a total of about 500 over students up to date. So previously, I was actually teaching a lot on drop shipping. So right now, I want to focus more on drop servicing. And I own 5 online businesses. I've created 5 online businesses like for the past about 8 years. Yeah. So what is drop servicing? A lot of you guys actually are not aware what is job servicing, it sounds something like actually when I get inquiries, I realize most of you all mistaken dropshipping and job servicing. So let me clarify this, all right? Clarify what is job servicing. So job servicing is actually just a process, okay? It's a fulfillment process which involves selling of the digital service. So there's no tangible products. So it's all digital service. It can be a digital product. So everything is digital. Basically, it's online services. We call it the web services. But the job, right, is you outsource the job and it will be done by a professional freelancer. That's why I said you do not need to have technical skills. You can actually outsource of, we call it job service, the job to the freelancer. Okay, so this is the rough process of a job servicing process. Okay, so let's say you own an agency. Like for me, my own agency name is called The Creative Guys. So this is the agency. Okay, let's say you own this agency and you have a client. You found a client actually looking for a service. Okay, let's say and is paying you $1,000. Okay, you accept the job, you get the payment, and then it's like you always need to get the payment first, all right? Just like selling products, you need the customer to pay first, right? Pay already, then after that you outsource the job, you understand the whole job, what is it about, then you find a freelancer. So you find a freelancer, the freelancer usually, of course, you need to make profit, right? So you find a freelancer which can provide the service that your client requires, and the freelancer usually charge much lower. Okay, so let's say the freelancer only charge you $400, so you make a profit of $600. So this is the thing. So you are actually a middleman, all right? So it call ourselves a drop servicer. So a drop servicer is actually also a project manager. So a lot of you ask it's like how if let's say the freelancer directly contact with my client, right? A lot of people ask, no, actually, the client do not get to see the freelancer. So I want to clarify to you about this. So that's why are you being paid so much? It's because you are the project manager. You manage the whole project, and you are something like a team manager. Okay, you are the leader of the whole project. So let's say you have a web development project, and you take the project. Okay, you accept the project, and then you have a few freelancer. That freelancer can help you do the job. All right. So another more simpler term is you are the middleman. Okay, but this middleman need to work. Okay, need to work. Okay, so job servicing actually happens not just in the online world. Job servicing actually we have been job service in real life as well, right? Anybody knows what is that? Can you tell me? Anybody knows what is the daily life that we are being job serviced? Interior design, yes, correct. So this is the thing that I want to say is interior design. Okay, so interior design firm, right? So I myself have renovated homes 2 times. Okay, 2 times, and I will look for interior design firm. So this firm is like our job servicing agency. All right. Don't you realize that sometimes the painters, carpenters, they are actually from different company one. Yeah, they're actually subcontracting. Subcontractors. Yeah, contract worker. Yeah, correct. So another example is a maid agency, and we usually do not directly hire a maid directly, right? We hire a maid through a maid agency. So the maid agency is like it's also a middleman. So they have to do all the paperwork, everything. And because me as a consumer, I don't know how to look for a good maid. I do not know how to find a maid, or which country maid should I find. So it's the same as job servicing. These are the 2 examples. Interior design firm is very obvious because you see, when I engage an interior designer, right, they will assign me a project manager. So the project manager oversees the whole renovation of the house. Me as a client, I will just liaise with this project manager. So this project manager will help me to, make sure the carpenter do the work, make sure the painter do the work, make sure the tiler do the work. So you get what I mean, right? So project manager make sure that everything is in order. The curtain guy is doing the curtain, on time. So it's exactly like that. So interior design firm and job servicing agency is very, very similar. All right. Supervisor. Yeah, it's like a supervisor. There are many drop servicing agency out there that is existing. Okay, one of the digital marketing service agency, Easy SMM. So this one is actually selling digital marketing. So this is digital marketing service reseller. Can you see reseller? Reseller means that we sell other people's service lah. That means basically it's not a very nice term to say like reseller, but it's actually being outsourced. So the whole business is being outsourced. All right. And you see the net, so you see this website, right, is only 8 months, and the net profit per month is already 4,000 plus. So it's not bad lah, 4,000 plus, yeah, per month. So I think 4,000 plus, a lot of us pay, how to say, this is a US firm, and this 4,000 plus US dollar is not bad. If let's say you are starting out and this is a new business, if you are earning 4,000 plus per month, is it okay? For Singapore, it can be one whole month of salary. Yamu say it's very okay. Yeah, I feel that it's okay, especially when I first started my online business, right? For the first few years, I only sometimes I even earn a few $100. Sometimes, I mean, it's not consistent lah. Sometimes I earn $1,000, $2,000, and only after a few years, then only I start to see 4 figures consistently, and then after 5 figures, then 6 figures. Yeah, correct. So I just say that it's more than what I earn working 9 to 5. Yeah, precisely. So of course, for job servicing, this is not a get rich quick scheme. All right. So let me tell you first, job servicing also need a lot of work because you are the project manager. You know, the interior designer that I hire, the project manager, right, do a lot of things also. So if you are looking for something that you do not need to do any work, sorry, this is not the place. But I assure you, as time goes by, once you've already set up everything, right, your working hours will be much lesser. Yeah. So basically, for let me share with you, okay, my working hours when I first started, because I need to build a lot of things. I need to find freelancer. I need to have a system in place, right? So when I first started, it cost me how to say, like basically 9 to 5, right, like a 9 to 5 job. But after I built it up, right, and after I how to say, get clients already and start to get recurring income, then my workload is much more lesser. And right now is I only need to spend like 2 hours per day, or probably about weekday. Yeah, 2 hours per day. Then is enough. It's just the starting part. So any online business, any business also, like a matter of fact, at first is a lot of things to set up. You need to do your branding, you need to do a website. So many things to do, right? And also, of course, you need to marketing. Marketing is very important. Marketing takes a lot of time. So yeah, so I can assure you, even though if you are doing it part time, if there's a part time hours that you can just need to allocate a few hours per day to set up this business. So no rush, yeah, no rush for this business. You need to, no matter what, you need to. You will get there, you will get there because it's just an initial part. So initial part usually it takes about 1 month, probably 1 month. The first month, maybe you need to just put in a lot of hard work. All right. So I also get a lot of questions about why clients don't go directly to freelancers. So you see, we always find there are so many freelancers out there, right? But why the clients don't go directly to freelancer? So the answer is very simple. You know, in businesses, right? They have a lot of they need a lot of solutions. It's not like just one solution they need. For example, how say somebody which is an e-commerce store, they need to have social media marketing. They need to have the website. They need to have design. They have the logo. They need to have the branding. So yeah, so is actually there's a lot of things solution. So freelancer usually just solve one problem at a time, or provide one solution at a time. That means you need to liaise with many other freelancers, right? So businesses prefer to work with a local agency. So it's a one-stop solution. Businesses do business, right? They do not have the time to, liaise with one by one. It's very taxing. It's very, it's actually for the business. Yeah, it's not so effective, right? So another thing is businesses prefers to hire a project manager to handle all the freelancers. So this is where we come in place. We are the project manager. So they just need to the business, our client, right, just need to liaise with us, just one person. Okay. So okay, so most freelancers are not local, so they might not understand your local demographics, and probably do not know how to deliver what the client wants. That's why you right, as a middleman, you are supposed to you need to get the information correctly, and also you need to understand and give the information, precise information and instruction to the freelancer. So this is very important, right? This is very, very important. And that is why most of the time local businesses, like they find locally, they find local solutions, all right? And also lastly, not everyone knows where to look for a good one. So yeah, there are so many freelancer platform out there, and they do not know how to look for a good freelancer. Yeah, so that is why. And so the next one, why you need to do drop servicing? Okay, why not just do freelancing, right? I think some of you asked me just now, why not just be a freelancer? So here are the benefits of drop servicing. Okay, it is a low and no startup cost, so it's actually risk free. You do not need to come up with any cost first, because later I will be sharing with you some free resources, right? And then the easy to set up, it is low entry requirement, so you do not need to have the specific technical skill to do so. And then there's no physical products to handle, so there's no shipping to handle, and no technical skills required. This is a remote business, so it's like a remote job. You can do it anytime, anywhere, anytime you want. It's an international business. That means your clients can be coming in from anywhere around the world. Okay, so if you're looking for a remote job and you have a specific skills, you can actually start up your own job servicing agency. Okay. The next thing is the best thing that I like is actually job servicing enables you to sell high ticket sales. So high ticket sales means you get more profit as well. And this is very common in the digital agency world. Okay, it's very common to sell high ticket. So high ticket is something I believe a lot of people fearful or no confidence to sell high ticket. But let me assure you, it is not that difficult, and it is something that your client need. It's a client's need. And and of course, it is also another of my favorite. Of course, we are looking at recurring income. Once you get one client, your client need that service probably every month. That's why I like to start with the service that gives you recurring income. So some of it, like you can, like let's say social media marketing, or any social media services or website services. All these need every month's maintenance, and this is where your recurring income come from. All right, so you can sign up your clients for a few months package, and so on. So that is why you do not need to find a lot of clients to do that. As long as you have a few clients with to pay you the package price, and then you are good to go. Yeah, and then it will free you a lot of time as well, because you do not need to keep on hunting for new clients, right? And of course, lastly, this is very, very scalable. This is one of the from my experience, it's one of the most scalable business out there. Probably because the marketing fee can be very low, and also there's not much startup cost. So most important is when you first started up. Later, I will be sharing you how you can start up your own job servicing agency, and also use some free marketing method to get clients. Okay, I understand online business, right, is not for everyone. Okay, not everyone is suitable to do job servicing, for example. So who is suitable to do job servicing? So I believe those people who loves flexibility and freedom. Okay, so if you like to have your own time, own target kind of job, then job servicing is for you. And then those who like to work remotely, so you like to work remote jobs, and you like to organize your own time, and you just want to, you can, because since you can get international client, right, you can just go through a conference call, just like this, just like what we are doing now, just a conference call, and you can actually close the client, and everything, and all the payment, everything can be done online. So basically, that's why I call this an online business, right? And also the next one is for those people who wish to create online income. Yeah, so this is an online business, so our main objective is to create online income, and of course ideally would be the full-time online income. So if you are tired of your job, for example, and you want to start something, this is pretty risk free, and it's just your effort. Okay, it's just the effort and your whole experience. All right, and of course, I'll be sharing with you some strategies to help you out. All right, And for those people who like independent and self-motivated, so you are the person that's not lazy. I mean, uh, put it simply, not lazy type. If you, because you see, this is like a self-employed job. Okay, you need to be disciplined, you need to be independent, you need to be resourceful. So if you're the type that need people to motivate you, then you might need to find a solution, right? So of course, there are people that probably do not need to have such a high income. Probably then you can do this on a part-time basis. Yeah, it's no problem, because I believe most of you are working, right? So you have a full-time job. So if you want to start it on the side, yeah, you can set aside your time. Okay, so the next one is you enjoy working and communicating with people. So I understand that some of us actually do not like to show face or communicate with clients. So if you do not like, then it's a bit difficult. Yeah, because okay, I have 50% of clients that just communicate through messaging. Yeah, I have half of the clients are just messaging, purely messaging, and half of my clients like to go on a Zoom call, go on a conference call to clear things out, and it's easier also. But it's 50-50 lah. So you have these two groups of clients. So I need you to be aware of this. If you're the type that totally don't want to communicate, then it's a bit difficult. You can, but you just need you can only probably do small deals. Because you see, your client is paying you, let's say, four figures a month, and then they need to communicate with you to build trust also, right? They want to know who is this person, to build trust, right? And then the next one is, for those people who love technology, you like to keep yourself updated with technology. Then it's ideal for you. This job is good for you. And then also those who like to coordinate, because there will be a lot of coordinating involved. And lastly will be to break into the tech industry. This is something that a lot of us want to get into, because tech industry is huge and is a lot of potential in tech industry, right? So how big is the pie? You see, we have a lot of digital transformation going on, especially now it's post-pandemic, okay? Or even during the pandemic, right? A lot of our businesses actually need to go online. A lot of us, okay? Actually, most of us need to change the way we do business. So nowadays, all business, even if your business is just a brick and mortar business, you still need to go on social media, or you need to have a website at least, right? So this digital economy is very huge, and it's going to hit 200 billion in 2022. So this year, okay, this is a new article, and it just came out in October. So another article is, one of the biggest trends is going to happen in 2023 is, one of them will be accelerated digital transformation. So any business need to transform their business if they want to survive in like the post-pandemic period, right? You need to transform your business to be digitalized, right? So for the estimate, right, of the digital economies, actually it grew faster, all right? And there is a very strong demand for digital services, all right? So I think just this recently we have a lot of bad news, and then in the tech industry got a lot of layoffs, the great layoffs. So Facebook, which is Meta, laid off so many jobs. They cut jobs, 11,000 jobs worldwide. And because of this, right, actually, how the corporate is dealing with this is the employers actually turning to freelancers to fill up this skills shortage. This is according to the report, according to freelancer.com. So you see, what this tells you is that businesses are actually outsourcing their digital needs to freelancers instead of hiring full-time staff. This way is more economical. Yeah, imagine if you need to hire a full-time team to just handle social media for their company. It's very, very costly. So instead, they turn to freelancers, right? Turn to freelancers as well as digital agencies to help them, right? Because you see, they do not need to run campaigns every single month. But if you hire a full-time staff, you need to give a lot of bonus, you need to give a lot of allowance, and you need to hire them for long term. Yeah, you need to pay them every month. Even though there are no campaigns, you still need to pay them money. So that is the reason why the pie of this digital agency is very, very big. All right, it's very high in demand, so it's good to get now, especially with all these news, right? There are a lot of businesses looking for this kind of solutions. Generally, right, all the business, all the company have their own marketing budget, especially they will have budget for digital marketing. Okay, so as you can see, this is another chart. It's all these are the latest charts. Okay, so like social advertising, SEO, email marketing, content marketing, SMS, or influencer marketing, all this, right? Actually, every company will allocate certain funds, certain budget every year. The top one will be the campaign creation and management. So campaign means that your social media campaigns usually, or the advertisement and as well as campaigns, right? So the budget, right, usually for online, they will allocate more for the online channel. So for the marketing budget, right? So companies usually like out of this analytics, right, we know that it's 56% of the company actually allocate their marketing budget to the online channel. So the online services are actually much more high in demand. Okay, and also every company will allocate about between 10 to 20% of their gross revenue to marketing budget. Marketing is very important to any company, any business, because without marketing, then you won't get sales. No sales, then your business not profitable, right? So 10 to 20%. So for example, if let's say that company is earning 1 year 100,000, okay, this is just a sales revenue 100,000. So the budget that they allocate is about $10,000, okay. $10,000 is per year, okay. If let's say the company is allocating, sorry, the revenue is $1 million, then it will be $100,000. Is That will be the digital marketing budget. Digital marketing is very broad. It involves social media marketing, website development, SEO, email marketing. So all these are the digital marketing. Okay. Just now I mentioned that a lot of bad news recently, right? So the latest bad news will be the crypto exchange that collapsed. So, and then of course the one I mentioned is the Facebook layoffs. And of course, recession is coming. Actually, it's already here. Recession is already here, I feel. Yeah. Everything seems so expensive. Yeah. And then, of course, inflation. Inflation is definitely here. So all these are causes of is due to the post-pandemic. So how to survive this economic downturn? Okay, what I would suggest is you have to learn new skills. Okay, learn new skills. So drop servicing is one of the skills that you can acquire. Okay, even though job servicing is like I say, job servicing is how to say, it's a fulfillment method, fulfillment process. That's why it's also a skill you need to master. You need to know how to job service, right? It's actually the whole business on its own, right? And then you need to, of course, to survive this economic downturn, if you are just working on waiting for one paycheck, then it is time for you right now to create additional income. So additional income is very important, is to safeguard you financially, right? It is the time that, it's horrible time. So if you can generate, if you can start an online business and generate multiple income, then it will be best, right? So don't just depend. I mean, my advice is don't depend. You see, anytime your company can just cut the job away. This is what is happening. Like this is real. So this is even more important right now to start a side hustle, start an online hustle. Okay. So one of my so because crypto is something that I'm not very experienced with, but one of my students actually also tried crypto, right? And it didn't, according to him, it didn't work also lah. I think a lot of some of my friends actually told me that they lose a lot of money because of crypto. They lost like hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is horrible. So I would still advise you, if you want to start to earn from investment, do invest yourself in knowledge and build your online business. So this is something which is more realistic, and is something that you put in hard work to build, but the fruit will come later on. Yeah, that's why I want to choose those business which is risk free, because you do not need to invest in it. Like you don't need to come up with like $100,000 to start a business. So okay, throughout all this economic downturn, job servicing business is not affected. So my agency still get a lot of inquiries, and our regular clients is still engaging us for the monthly retainer packages. Yeah, it's not affected. Okay, so some of you actually request me to do the high demand digital services, right? Which will be, if you want to start this business in 2023, then it's fantastic because, okay, this one is not in any particular order. It's just I will list down about 8. Okay, so the first one is social media marketing. This one is evidently is very good because every business wants to create a social media presence. Okay, this is very important because people buy things from Instagram, people buy things off TikTok, people buy things off YouTube and Facebook. So social media marketing is very important. Is every business should need to have social media marketing. All right, including your own one. Okay, including your own. And then the next one will be website and app design. So like the website development and also the mobile app development or design. Okay. The next will be branding. Branding also need a lot of need to build the business, especially for startups or people who want to do rebranding. Okay. And then the next one is my favorite would be the video advertising, the video services are basically all the video services, email marketing, SEO services, search engine optimization. This is for the website, and then influencer marketing. And the next one will be e-commerce development. So website is website. E-commerce development is different. Okay, e-commerce site development is actually is more complicated because e-commerce need to sell a lot of products. So usually the service for you to build an e-commerce site is more expensive. So now the question is how to start job servicing. Okay, so if you guys have been following me, you know that I have a drop system. I have a drop system, and this is something that I have designed. Okay, I have designed and I have used this drop system for my drop shipping stores, and then now on my job servicing stores. And every time it works, and the result is really fast. Okay, so the D actually is the demand and supply. So we need to do a lot of market research, and we need to know what are the demand and where to get the supply from. All right, because after that we need to have the ROI, which is the profit. Okay, the profit. And then O will be you have to open the shop. That means you need to set up the store, the job servicing store. Okay, and lastly you need to scale up your business, and this is where you need to start to learn how you can scale a business so that you can, instead of earning few thousands, you need to scale up to 5 figures and 6 figures. Okay, this is gonna be a long game. So drop is actually a complete system for you to build a sustainable and profitable online business. All right, so without further ado, we want to go on to the first step because I always have this 4-step system, right? So this is the step 1 with the demand and supply. So we want to know, I always get asked where to get clients. So before you want to know where to get clients, you need to know who are your clients first. Okay, who are your clients first? So I have a list of people that you can target. Okay, you can target, of course, business owners, coaches and trainers, online sellers and marketers, anyone who sell online. If they can be selling products online, selling services online. Yeah, and then realtors is my target audience. It has been my target audience since day one. They are the real estate agents. All right, and then the financial consultant, these are the insurance agent. Okay, of course investors also can. There are many more. This list is non-exhaustive. You can actually add on whichever you find that is suitable. Okay, and then medical professionals, they are like the dentist or the even beautician, those esthetician, yeah, esthetician, yeah, any medical professionals also can, or physiotherapists. Okay, the next one will be the home-based business. There are a lot of people nowadays, ever since the pandemic, a lot of them open up their own home-based business. It can be a home cook or a home baker, and some of them selling handicrafts. They make their own bracelet, and then they sell bracelet. A lot. I see a lot of small business out there right now. Yeah. This is another one, which is a small businesses. Then the startups, and then the private educators. Private educators can be those that give tuition centers or tutors. Okay, those tutors. Yeah, anybody which is in the education industry. Yeah. And then the next one will be the retailers. Yeah. So basically, these are the one. Of course, like I mentioned, my ideal clients, for me, let me share with you how I got my ideal client. So, because I was a former property agent before I start doing online businesses from home, right? I was a real estate agent. So this is my ideal client. So ideal client and target audience is different. Okay, ideal client is someone that you can connect with, that you have plenty of. Like for example, my list of friends, I have a lot of most of them are actually property agents. So because they were my colleagues, so I know them. So when I first started this business, this job servicing, when I first discovered job servicing, the first one I thought of was was the property agent. So they are the easy target, and I know they have a lot of needs because I myself was a property agent. I know what was my pain. I know what they need, and I know what kind of services. And most of the services are all digital services. Most of them, yeah. And do you know that the property agents, right? Their marketing budget can be very high. Yeah, because you see, they are selling high ticket themselves. So they're selling houses. Once they sell one condo or one house, they can earn five figure, no problem. Yeah. So selling house is very profitable for them, and that is why they also need a lot of marketing, a lot of digital services. Okay, so yeah, this was me. So this is in 2011. I haven't started the business yet, but yeah, this is my ideal client. So I most of them are actually the property agents. So finding the ideal client is very important, and because of I found my ideal client, I managed to make 10K in 10 days, sorry, 8,600 in 6 days, and then 10K in 10 days. Okay, I actually was in this challenge. I'm not sure you guys heard before. It's all on my YouTube channel. I have been telling you how I discover job servicing and how I start job servicing because, like I mentioned just now, I always have been in drop shipping. Okay, I've been selling products. I sold furniture, I sold apparel, I sold bags, I sold many things before, right? And because of a challenge, so my mentor actually challenged me to making $10,000 in 10 days. So he gathered a few of us to do this challenge. So he asked me whether do I need to participate. I say okay, like I just because you see my struggle was my drop shipping stores wasn't performing that well. I mean, it gave me about 3,000 per month, which is not enough for me. Okay. So because I was a property agent and my property agent income that time, I can easily earn 8,000 and five figure per month. But unfortunately, after trying drop shipping from home, and I've been doing that for like 2, 3 years, I think, yeah, maybe more than that. And I couldn't scale the business. So in order for me to really push me out of my comfort zone is to accept the challenge, right? So I accepted the challenge, and I just as per normal, I did my I continue selling my dropshipping products. Okay, I sell dropshipping, but you see, the products that I was selling, those are very 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 low price, and the profit margin is very low. The profit margin like per item is only like usually 12% to less than 20%. Okay, so the profit margin is very very low, and even though I pump in more marketing dollars, I couldn't achieve the 10,000 in 10 days. Okay, I actually wanted to give up in the middle of this challenge. I think around day 4, I wanted to give up. So I told my mentor, I say on the 4th day, I wanted to give up because I only earned like few $100 at that point of time. It's like too far away from $10,000. So and that is why I called here and I say, sorry, I think I want to withdraw myself from this challenge. Can or not? It's very stressful for me. Yeah, because I spend like extra more marketing dollar, and yet it's not really uh achieving my $10,000 goal. Okay, so I'm kind of like no confidence at the time. So then he actually brainstormed with me and asked me that okay, since you need to use drop shipping method to earn your $10,000, um, is there any other things you can sell? Can you sell something more expensive? Like this, I'm only selling things like $50, $100, or some of the items even like $20, $10. Then then I told him, then I oh yeah, then I was thinking, what can I sell? Then at the point of time, I told him that I am selling my house. Does it count? I was selling my house at the time. I said, I mean, I just jokingly say only lah, because since he asked me think of something big to sell. So my house now, then after that, cannot lah. I mean, house is not really drop shipping method one. House is my own product. My house is my own product. I'm selling my own thing, cannot. So it's not considered shipping. Then I suddenly got an idea. I said, okay, when I sell my house, I actually have property agents that is bringing buyers to me. So I actually work with the property agent, right? I have to work with a property agent to transact the house for the house that I buy and as well as for the house that I'm selling. So at the point of time, I suddenly got an idea. I thought, since need to use the drop shipping way, why not I drop ship service? Because property agent actually provide service, right? They are the middleman. So that gave me an idea. Okay, since I have got an idea, I've got a plan. And overnight, I actually set up a very simple name. Actually, at that time, I already have the creative guy's name. I use it since day one. To be honest, I didn't change my name. But I feel that I like this name, okay? This brand, right, the creative guys gave me a lot of opportunities and it's very good luck. I consider it's very good luck to me. So that's why I kept the name since day one, okay, since 2019. So and then okay, so fine, then I give myself a second chance and I start to build a job servicing. I start to job service. So since property agent gave me this idea, right, then I was thinking what property agent need, because you see property agent marketing budget is pretty high. And I was thinking, okay, they need to do a lot of videos, okay, because they did do a lot of house tours. Whenever they get a house to sell, they need to do a property house tour. So that is when I realized that, oh, probably I can provide video services, because a lot of property agents, they actually take their own video and then after that they need the people to go and do the edit, because the edit can be quite taxing and a lot of them do not have the skill to do the video editing. During that time, 2019, a lot of people do not know how to do video editing. Yeah. Yes, I was a property agent, but when I started my online business, I already stopped. After giving birth, I wanted to stay at home. And that's when I actually wanted to find different ways to make money online. You see, being a property agent is very hectic. Most of the hours are at night time for the viewings and also open houses during the weekend. So all this time, I'm supposed to spend time with my kids, but I did not. And I was a new mother at the time. After my first month of confinement, right, after giving birth, after first month, I straight away go back to work because I literally work until the day that I pop. It's a very, very hectic industry. You have a lot of sellers to handle, and then you have a lot of viewings to handle. After giving birth, right, my son actually was hospitalized, and I feel very bad. That is why I kind of like told myself to slow down on my property job and I start to look for ways to make online business. And that's when I actually discovered dropshipping. So that time was many years ago. It was like 2012. I actually stumbled upon the word dropshipping from one of the course that I took. Dropshipping at the time is nobody knows how to do. So I was like very lost. I very lost, but I did build up some dropshipping stores after a few years of trying. Yeah. So okay. So back to this one. The services I sold was video editing services, and I find my property agent friends to see who needs these kind of services. And I know because I have been working with a lot of freelancers before for my dropshipping business. So my dropshipping business, a lot of things I outsource to freelancers. So the freelancers platform that I use, most of them are Fiverr. So I know that Fiverr platform, right? They provide really affordable services, and there is a gap. There's a difference because when I do the market research, right, I know that video editing services are actually can cost quite high. Yeah. So video editing usually about a basic one probably can cost about 100 plus. But on Fiverr, right, you can get it very cheaply done at $20, $30. And that is why I actually faster do this video editing service. And then I actually cold call and co-message my friends, property agent friends. And that is when I actually hit 8,600 in 6 days. So this 8,600 is purely on drop servicing alone. Yeah, I actually did clinch high ticket because I bundle up the video editing services and I actually sell it to one of the property agents. Yeah, and that is when I completed the whole challenge. So 10,000 in 10 days. The rest of the 1,400 was from the drop shipping. Yeah, so you can see the difference. Yeah, I want to say that finding the ideal client is very important. So I want to tell you my this story how I got started, because a lot of you I realized, and some of my students, right, they do not have a a target audience. They don't have an ideal client in mind, and they just target to everyone. And I always mention that if you target to everyone, you're targeting to no one. So you need to have very specific target audience. So you have to understand your target audience very well. Okay, because we have so many businesses, right? Probably we want to try a small business. Okay, a pet shop is a small business. So usually pet shop is like the pet grooming shop, or the pet shop whereby they also sell pet products. Okay, usually they sell accessories, pet food, and grooming service. So you need to list down what the services that are needed by this pet shop. Okay, this pet shop. So you want to, your ideal clients are the pet shop. Probably you're a pet lover, you like dogs, you like cats. You want to aim them. You want to target the pet shops owners. Okay. The first one is the social media marketing. Definitely, like I mentioned just now, social media marketing, all businesses need them. Then the website app design. So you see, some business, right? You can go and see. Okay, I'll show you quickly. Okay, some pet shop, they do not have any website one. I teach you how to find. Okay, so let's say you go to Instagram and you search for pets, pet shop Singapore. Let's say Singapore. Okay, from the list there, just click any of them and you see if they have any website. You see, they do not have any website. They only have Facebook QOO10 shop. You see, this is how you can find your ideal client to work with. You can co-message them, co-DM them. Another service that they need will be the campaign posters. Let's say they want to design ad creatives, okay? They want to design some campaigns for their probably Facebook ads, for example. And then they also need email marketing. A lot of retailers are actually, they need to do this email marketing. You receive the newsletters, of course, marketing videos. So what I can see is like if you want to target pet shop, right? You can ask the owners to just take videos. Then after that, you can take the video clips and then pass it to a freelancer and do up a marketing video. So this is the easiest way to do, because you see, if let's say the pet shop want to grow their online presence, their social media presence, right? They need to be actively on Instagram or Facebook, and then they just need to take videos of the cute pets, cute puppies or cute. Yeah, these are some of the ideas. And then the next one will be the video editing. So these are only 6 that I list down. Of course, there are more services that they need. As long as you understand the pet shop, let's say you love pets and you know what the pet shop owners needs, then you can actually list down more services. All right. We are still in the demand and supply step 1, the first step. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is market research. Let's say we want to research for social media marketing. So social media marketing, how much are the agencies out there charging? You want to know the typical price of what the outside digital agency charging. How much does social media management cost? This is just a rough figure. So businesses usually will invest like 4,000 to 7,000 per month on social media management, and then $900 to $20,000 for social media services. And then if let's say like freelancers, right, they will pay about $75 to $500 per hour. And also you need to see what are the packages that the digital agency is selling. So let's say I found this in professional social media services pricing. Okay, so you see they have these three tiers of different packages. Okay, what the basic one is 3,000, 4,200, and 4,800, and you can see what they are offering. So like for example, the $3,000 one, they're offering only 10 social posts per month, whereas the gold package, they are actually offering 30 social posts with 4 social media networks. That means with 3 social media platforms. Okay, so you want to see each item, right? How much is the supplier's cost? Okay, find out the supplier. That means the supplier in this term, that means they are the freelancers. All right. So I like to know the potential profit before I start selling this service. Okay, so I like to go to Fiverr Pro because I'm selling high ticket things. I want my services to be more good quality. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, you want to give people good quality. That's why most of the time I like to engage Fiverr Pro freelancers. Okay, Fiverr Pro freelancers, they are more expensive, but they are good because you are charging such a high price to your client. It's a high ticket sales, so no problem. You can have a higher profit margin, slightly lower, never mind. Okay, but as long as they give you a good service and lesser headache, especially it's a lesser headache. So you see, I found this one. I will create content for social media accounts monthly, every month. So this is and also not just I will take the Fiverr Pro. I will also take the most premium package. Their premium package is $795. And then just now they mentioned about a social media consultation. So they are giving 4 social media consultation. Let me go back. Yeah. So you see, 4 personal social media consultations. So you can also outsource this, okay, no problem. Yeah, you can outsource this because they are the professional. So I found this also Fiverr Pro, and they can give you a social media consultation 60 minutes. So let's say this is only $100 is only for one time. So if let's say you are giving the same package 4 times, so you see the cost. Just now was $795 for 30 posts per month. Okay, the freelancer is charging, and then plus 100 times 4, so it's $400, right? So your cost is going to be $1,195, and then the profit, because just now the package is the gold one, okay, it's 4,008, right? If let's say you are selling the same price, $4,008, and then your cost is 1,195, your profit is going to be $3,605. This profit margin is cost 75%. 7% profit margin is very good, very, very good. Just like I mentioned, my dropshipping products, I only earn like 12% to less than 20%. So 75% is very good. It's very, very good. Yeah, I don't need to ask you guys. You all guys know 75% is super good profit margin. Okay. So of course, this is just an example. I do not ask you to do the exact package. Of course, for me, if I were to do, I want my price to be in between. Like I won't charge 4,008. I will probably get lesser. I want to be in the middle, not the highest one. Later, I'll explain more about that. There's a pricing strategy for that. Just now, this is the profit margin for social media marketing. So now let me show you the website and app design. Okay. So just now I mentioned the company digital marketing budget. Okay, it's about 10 to 20%, right? So if, for example, how much do you think a pet shop revenues are? Okay, I have a dog and I often bring my dog for grooming. So grooming alone is about, it depends on the size of the dog lah. So if let's say about $100 for one grooming session, the pet shop that I go to, right, the pet groomers that I go to, they have about 15 slots per day. Let me tell you, the pet shop that I go to, right, is the waiting list is super, super long. I have to book 2 months in advance in order for me to get a slot. So their slot is very full. Their slot is usually about 15 to 20 lah. So if let's say 15, right, 15 dogs per day, and each one of them is 100, is 1,500 already, right? 1,500 times 30, how much? 1,500 times 30 is already like 40 over. And then this pet shop is still selling other accessories. Okay, this is not included all this profit from the accessories, from the pet food, and also pet products. So let's say let's say the revenue revenue for this pet shop is 500,000 per year. This is very, very traditional already. Yearly budget is 50,000. Just take the 10% instead of 20%. So it's because every company budget is about 10 to 20%. So let's say 10%, the money budget for this pet shop, right, is about 4,000 plus, just on the digital marketing alone. So you see, you can totally approach them. Okay, most of them, they do not have website. Most of them, they do not have social media presence. Even if they have, it's a very weak one. So you see, this is how to calculate and how to target your client. Let's say if they do not have a website, okay, and they do not even have a website to sell their pet products, you can promote to them e-commerce website design. And after doing some research, right, the price actually for web design pricing in Singapore, is about 3,500 for just an e-commerce website. Okay, this is not a normal website. It is an e-commerce website. That means you can sell products and also do booking and everything. Okay, do the grooming booking and everything. And another place, it starts about 2,008. So it's about this price, 2,008, 3,000 plus. So it is about the price. And let us see the Fiverr, right? For the Fiverr, I can find a premium price and premium e-commerce website. And they charge $751 Singapore dollars. Okay, this is the profit margin. So let's say take 2008 lah. Just now the research that I saw was 2008. So 2008 and minus the cost 751, the profit is going to be $2,049. Just this is the profit, and the profit margin is still stands at 73%, which is fantastic. Okay, let me show you one of the website, right, that doing website design. How much is the money profit? So this data is actually verified by QuickBook, and their profit margin is 78%. So it's around this kind of profit margin, 70 plus percent. So 70 plus percent profit margin is very, very good. And you see the money profit is declared as 10,457 per month. Okay, per month. So this is one of the, let me show you a quick one, how this website look like, okay? So this is a website, and I tell you this website is a job servicing website. I will show you a proof later, okay? So yeah. And as you know, website design, website development is a very popular, high demand service. Okay, it's very, very popular. You see, one of my students, it actually promoted this website this development, and in just 2 days, he already clinched a deal of 1,500 in just 2 days. Yeah, there are many different type of website that you can design. Of course, just now that one is more expensive, 2008, because it's a e-commerce. That means you can sell products. But if let's say a more simpler website, it can cost lesser. So it's for this one of my student actually sold it for 1,500. And of course, there are very simple ones, very very simple ones that is only required about $300. Those very simple personal website. And this is also another of my student that actually is very very high profit, because the website that the Fiverr freelance, not the pro, okay, Fiverr freelancer do, the very basic one, only charge $30 US dollar, and then he sold it for $299. Yeah, so this is website building. So now you are clear about the first step, which is the demand and supply. So this research you need to do. Okay, this is the first step. Is very important for you to build. Step two will be the ROI, and this step two, right, it involves testing the demand on local online marketplaces. So we have a lot of local community marketplace. That's where I get my sales also, my first few sales as well. For this ROI, right, because we want to get some profit, okay, get some secure some profit, and also the social proof is very important, because you first started out and then you do not have anything to show. It's very hard for you to convince your customer because you don't have a social proof. Okay, so when I first started, right, I just sell very very low price, okay, because I'm just testing out, and I also want the sales to come through faster so that I can achieve the 10,000 faster, right? And when I first started, I listed my services on Carousel. And Carousel, because it's a very good, very high traffic community marketplace. Okay, so I feel, and then immediately I get. You can see it's all in December. Sorry, in 2019. And these are the first few sales that I got. So I was selling really low price, and this is the fastest way for you to get social proof. You see, even some of my students also, they close deals, right, and all of them are actually from all of them are actually from online marketplace. Okay, we have Singapore ones. We have also another student of mine is actually from the Middle East. So that is the ROI. So it's very simple. So the second step is very simple. Just need to test your services out on online marketplaces. Okay, and then the step three will be open shop. Okay, so this is where you need to set up your job servicing source, because okay, you see, you already test out your services, it's working, you have some testimonial, you have some sample jobs to show. Then now it's time that you are sure that you have demand for this service already, and you can actually start to set up your job servicing store and target your ideal client. Okay, so like I mentioned just now, I will give you free websites. Okay, this is one of the free websites. It's called Contra. Yeah, I've mentioned this before in my YouTube also. And this Contra is actually free to use. If you are first starting out, you don't want to spend money on website, you can just come here, because you can just copy this link and give people this link. Okay, you can put your portfolio here. Secondly, you can actually put your services here, your price, and you can receive payment from here. Okay, contract is pretty new, and they are accepting payment like credit card payments in the US, but in other parts of the world, including Singapore, right, only USDC account. It means you need to use your crypto wallet. If it's okay, most important is you can get clients from here, or you just need to show your client. You can just show them this. For the payment, you can use another website. The next website can accept credit card, which is good. You can target international client, and there's no monthly fee, and you can build in a payment page inside. You can even schedule a meeting. Okay, you can schedule a meeting with your client directly. Okay, directly. This is fantastic, and this is completely free, totally free. This is very good for us. And then the only charge they will charge you is when your client make payment through credit card, right? They will charge you the 3% card processing fee, which is very reasonable, because they don't have any monthly fees. You do not need to pay anything. Yeah, this is fantastic. You know that there's another website that is a similar one. It's called Stand Store. That store is like they are charging like I'm not so sure how much now. You can register this for free. This is called Pen Site. This website for pen site, you can register this for free. You know, a lot of people charging money for this, and this is free is like a very good resource. Yeah, most important is you can receive payment. Let me show you my pen site. Okay, so this is the pen site. This is like a website. You can just give the link to your client. So this is like a sales page for you. Sales page is totally sales page. You can put this in your TikTok or your Instagram. Put a link in your bio, and then you promote this business. All right. You can even link all your social media accounts here. If you want to give a social media marketing consultation for free here, then you can click here. You can give free, probably even free digital products to entice your client to, to get their email address. You can give them a free lead magnet, we call it. And then, like, for example, professional video editing, you can make payment. So let's say $150, right, for video editing. Then you continue, purchase confirmation. So this is how it looks like. Okay, besides this, right, you can also do another way. The third way is to create your own portfolio. So this is something that I created from Canva, and it's free. So it's something that you can send to your client. Okay, it's in PDF form, and you can just create from Canva. Let me show you the Canva template. These are all the elements are all free. So they have a lot of templates here. We are talking about opening shop, right? So firstly you can get all these free profiles, free websites, and then the next one we want to go to the local community online place. Like just now I mentioned that I get most of my sales actually from the local online marketplace, and that is the carousel. I get a lot of sales from there, a lot of inquiries also from there. This carousel is very similar to eBay, whereby you can sell secondhand things. Like another one is called what? Craigslist, like the US Craigslist and eBay. Very similar. These are the local or community marketplace whereby you can list your services to sell. And then for freelance platform, you can list in Upwork. All these are actually high traffic. For Upwork and freelancer, all these freelance platform, right? You can apply for the jobs. You can create a free profile on Upwork and freelancer, and then after that you can apply for jobs. Of course, you need to compete with others as well, but it's a good place for you to gain experience. Yep, gain experience. And then also LinkedIn Marketplace. LinkedIn Marketplace is also another platform whereby you can also list your services. These are actually the best ways for you to get clients with no money. Okay, these are all organic, all no money. Okay, these are the ways to get clients. Now we move on to the next step, which is the profits part. Okay, this is where you want to scale and build a digital agency. So you are moving on from having just a profile or a free website to building a digital agency. This part here, you need to build a website already, because a agency, a level, right? You need to have at least a website. Okay, you can build a website, and then you can start to get high ticket clients, and you can use the profit that you got from the step 2, right? The ROI part. You use the profit to reinvest back to build your website. Okay, so I always do that when you first start your online business. Any online business, you need the profit that you get, right, you put it back inside. Don't spend it. Okay, don't spend it. And then you need to reinvest. And here is where I will talk about the 2023 game plan. So there is some more strategies that I'm going to show you, so stay put. Okay, 2023 game plan is the most important. These are the new strategies that I'm going to introduce to you that I've not shared before. Okay, the first important thing that you need to know is actually just like I mentioned before, which is to have a strong social proof. Okay, so I mentioned a lot about social proofing. So what is social proof? Social proof is actually the evidence that other people have purchased and found value in the product or services that you have offered, that any business has offered. Okay, so must have evidence, online evidence. Okay, so because nowadays everything is online, so you need to have online presence. Okay, something like online presence. So some of the example of the types of social proof that you can get are the testimonials. Okay, so just now, let's say you have already started selling your services on online marketplace, you can start to get testimonial. And then your portfolio, which is because you already closed some sales, even though if it's a very small sale, it's all right. It is still a sample job. Okay, it's still a portfolio, better than nothing, right? And then you have case studies. Okay, case study is something which is very important that a lot of people do not mention when they try to sell their services, and which is the example of a case studies. Okay, so one of my coaching client, right, my coaching mentee, my student, she actually helped a client with a social media marketing and secured more than 3 clients for her. So this is a case study. That means you see her agency, right? She's actually doing social media marketing for physiotherapists, okay, for the medical professional, and she actually secured more than 3 clients for her. So this is a case study, okay? This is a case study. Yeah, you have to mention how you have you helped other businesses. You have to mention it, because portfolio is one thing, but you need to mention about the case that you have closed. Okay. The next thing about social proof is the social media presence. So you need to have presence on any social media platform. Best if you have presence on those platforms that your target audience like to hang out. Okay, like to hang out. So for me, that time I target a lot on Facebook, because most of the property agents are on the Facebook. So I like to do my marketing on Facebook. Okay. And the next thing is the trust icons. If let's say your websites have trust icons, then will be fantastic. This is one of the example. Of course, this is something that is a long game, right? It's a long game. So this long game, that means you a lot now you don't have. It's okay. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. This is the step 4. That means it's the scaling part. This is where you grow your business, and you can slowly collect all these social proof. Collect this is like slowly one by one collect. Like not like at first the first stage you already collected testimonial portfolio and case studies. Then after that you can collect your trust icons. These are the ones like let's say you have worked with big brands, then you're trusted by the best brands. And the next one will be data, very important. The data and the numbers. The data is like the businesses all over the world trust prefer to build their brands. So like this one, how many customers, how long have you been in business? Of course, right now you don't say, because if you are just starting out, you don't have any experience, don't have the years of experience. But if like later on you have, let's say like for myself, I already have 3 years in business, I can say how many customers that I've worked with, and then how many followers, how many social media followers that I have. So these are the data numbers. So this is the social proof, which is very important. All this can be on your website, and it can be your selling kit. Okay, it's a selling kit. So you can convince your client better when you have all this. Yeah, especially if you're selling high ticket, all this is very convincing. All right. And then the second thing that okay, so let me teach you how to get social proof when you first start out. Okay, firstly, it's very important is you price your services low price, only the initial part, only the starting part. Okay, because what we want is to get all this social proof. Okay, then you can, if really nobody buying, even yours is very low price, then you can offer a free service in exchange for a review. So this, you treat this as a marketing cost. You can ask any of your own circle, okay, your friends, or you can approach any brand and tell them that you are a startup and you are actually accumulating a portfolio. I don't mind doing this for free for you. Okay. And then the third way will be influencer marketing. You want to find an influencer helping you to promote your product. Okay, you can have to pay a bit. So influencer marketing, if you don't have the budget, you can really choose those micro influencer, the influencers which are actually lesser followers, but they charge much lesser. They can charge like $100 per post, this kind of thing, but yet they have a lot of engagement. The next one is like your own circle. You can ask around any of your friends or family that they actually have a business, or they are self-employed, they are marketers, they are any of the they own any small business or startup. You can actually approach them. Okay, this is the best way. This is the easiest way also. Like what I did when I first started out, I approached my friends. The next thing that you need to do when you first start out in 2023 is to do cold outreach. Okay, outreach is super effective. Okay, and I know this one takes a bit of work, but it's very effective and it costs you no money. It's just probably you just need to pay for email, because you're gonna promote cold email. You can send cold emails to your target audience, and then also a cold message. For cold message can be like phone messages. Okay, phone messages, like how I did when I first started, right? I actually get a lot of numbers, a database of property agents numbers, and I message them. At the point of time, messaging is very, we do not really use WhatsApp. We really message. We just blast out the messages to all the property agents and offer my service. So these are the cold messages, and I have I actually wrote down the script And I actually copy the script, right, and then put on my iPad. And every time I just need to blast it out. I just copy, and then I have a template like that, and just blast it out, and then it's very effective. I blast out to, of course, to my own property agent friends, as well as other agents. Okay, because we can buy database, can buy the database, and then of the agents, and then just blast out. And then, so every day you do this. So every day you do this cold outreach, and then sooner or later you'll get one or two like reply you. It's okay. The conversion rate is not that high, but you will, if you get one out of this effort, is very good already. You get, like for me, I got one sale, $4,000, is really fantastic already. Okay, so it's okay to work harder for the first month especially, and of course your message need to be very good and very, like, get their attention. Your message when you send them, right, need to catch their attention. This is very important. Yeah, probably my template was effective enough to close the sales lah. Okay, and then the third thing will be because we are dealing with business, right? So you can actually go to business directories. In Singapore, there's a green book or something. It's all a list of a lot of directories. You can cold call them. Okay, cold calling. And then the next one, of course, social media platforms. Let's say I add a lot of property agent friends on my Facebook page. I add a lot of them. So after that, I can slowly message them. Yeah, I just message one by one, like PM them. Of course, I have a template. Of course, I have a template. Then after that, I will just blast it out to them. So these are the 4 channels. Okay, so the 4 channels that you can do, and it's free way. Okay, the free way to get clients. These 4 ways. I would say that cold message was the most effective for me. Cold message. Yeah, that time lah. So now I think you can either probably WhatsApp. Yeah, you can WhatsApp. I also receive a lot of WhatsApp cold messages, a lot of WhatsApp. So this is the most effective way to get clients with no money. So just now I mentioned these websites that have monthly profit of 10,000, and they are doing website design. I went and looked through what was how's the business model like, and to my surprise, yes, is they also use a cold outreach method, which is the cold email. Can you see that? So for them, they never mention who are the target audience, but the cold email to them is very, very effective, and that's how they can manage to get 10,000 monthly profits. Just like I mentioned that this agency, right, is actually a job servicing agency, because they hire top freelancers to outsource to. They are job servicing. Okay, you see, this is a one-man agency, because the rest of the team, they are actually outsourced. This website, right, this agency is only 10 months. 10 months already doing. So can you see that the power of cold email or cold outreach is very powerful? Okay, the next one that I want to mention about our 2023 game plan, I need to talk about this. This strategy is very, very, very important, and that is the premium pricing strategy. Okay, so this is how you can get close more high ticket clients. Okay, so but the thing is, why you should sell high ticket? Okay, I tell you, when I first started, I closed a lot of small deals, like a few hundred, right? It tires me a lot, and I think after the 3rd month, I already burn out. I got too many small deals, until I worked too hard and I couldn't handle too many deals. Okay, I got a burnout, and the burnout lasted me for few months. So imagine you close a lot of sales for 3 months, but the next few months that you're so drenched in work, and until you cannot accept any more new clients, then that is not a scalable business already. So that is why I started to sell more high ticket, and I start to craft out package. Okay, so you need to find many clients to get your desired income. So it's like, imagine your if just one video editing of, let's say, $200, you earn $150, for example. But you need to find a lot. Let me find like 30 clients per month in order to get that few $1,000s. So that's why the premium pricing strategy is very important. And this one is one of the buyer psychology. Okay, this is a psychology of buying. So you see, people look at prices. Don't you agree that people look at prices to determine the value of the product? They're just like Rolex. Okay, why people buy Rolex? Any watch also can tell time, right? So why people are buying things? Okay, the answer is very important. It's because of the high perceived value. So it's perceived as an indicator of high quality. So people see that pricing, right, is what? It's expensive, must be very good, must be very high quality. This is the perception. So this psychology actually is very good, and this adds value to your brand. Okay, this add value so that your brand is suddenly will up level because of this. I would suggest you to aim for mid to high prices, but not the low price. Okay, this one I'm saying is the step 4. Okay, when you are ready to scale your business. When you first started out, just like I mentioned that you need to price it low, correct or not? So don't be confused. Okay, don't be confused. It's only when you first started you low. Okay, after you get all the social proof that you need, then you can go for this strategy. Okay, go for this premium pricing strategy. All right. So it won't take you long to do it. Okay, it won't take you long. I guarantee you. How do you need to apply this premium pricing strategy is to your package. You need to customize unique retainer packages. Retainer means like your client is going to pay you every month. It's a recurring payment. So let's say you want to do a social media marketing. Per month, let's say you charge $1,000. So you want the client to pay you every month $1,000. So this is called retainer package. And this retainer package will include in some cross sell. Okay, so this is one of the client that has just closed, and this one that he pays me 4,002 for a 3-month social media package. So this one of the example, okay, and this one includes. I won't show you the package, okay. I don't want you all to copy my package because my packages are unique, okay, unique, and I don't want other people copy because I don't want the client to compare price. This is my objective. I don't want them to compare my pricing, and I don't want to make the comparison. I don't like it because you see, if they cannot compare, then they will just accept my price. You get what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So this one, the package, what I can tell you is it actually involves a lot of cross sell and upsell packages. So this one is very, very good because you can just find one client. If your client can sign up a 1-year package, even better, then you do not need to keep on finding clients. And you can free off your time, slowly freeing off your time. Okay. So one message I want to tell you is you don't be afraid to find big companies, okay? Especially when you're at stage 4. Sorry, it's not stage 4, it's in step 4. Okay, the scaling part. Don't be afraid to find big companies. You'll be surprised that big companies are okay to hire you. Yeah, I have done that. Even though that I have experience working with big companies before, big company, big firm, as long as you propose to them your packages and how it can help them, then they will engage you. Okay. And why I now aim for big companies is because small business and startup may not have the budget. I have approached many small startups. They are not profitable yet and they do not have the budget at all, not even a 10% or 20% marketing budget. So, and also small businesses, even small home-based business, for example, right? They prefer to DIY all the social media content, everything they do themselves to save costs. Okay, this is the fact. So that's why don't be afraid. Okay, in order for you to succeed in job servicing, right? You want to make this work, right? You need to don't be afraid. This is like limiting belief. Okay. Big companies I've worked with many and they are very nice. They are very nice people. And do you know that these big companies, they like I say, they have allocated marketing budget. So they need to take out this money. It's a budget. Okay. This company have the budget. They already set aside this budget. So it's whether you dare to ask or not. You ask and you will get it. You get what I mean? You must be asking me, this is like too much. Approaching big companies is very scary, and then selling big ticket items, few $1,000s items is very scary. Let me tell you how achievable is it. Okay, it's very achievable. Some of them that close high ticket, like sharing with me that they close 15K deal, closing high ticket is very, very common. Okay, so like I say, you do not need to have a degree or you do not need to have the specific qualification or even certificate to close big ticket. Okay, so you have to cancel this limiting belief. All right, so don't be afraid. Okay, just don't be afraid, just ask. I realized one thing I learned, right, is that the more I ask, the more I shall receive. So if I don't ask, then I don't receive. So just ask. Okay, the next one is I want to tell you is the power of TikTok. Okay, TikTok for business. TikTok is powerful. I have been on this platform for the past 1 year. It's something that I've just testing out. Okay, I just test out whether I promote my services on this platform. For me, right, I'm so used to testing out. Testing is something that I like to do. I like to explore and like to test new hustle, new online business. Because like so many people are talking about TikTok. So finally I jumped the wagon and I tried TikTok, right? So after growing up TikTok account, recently I've made additional income from it. And one of it is this one. This is like, I sold it for social media and video services, okay? And it's so fantastic. So I tell you guys, this is one of the game plan that I want you guys to start because it's free. It is organic, okay? I receive a lot of inquiries, and then it's a big pool of ready clients on TikTok. Okay, it's all organic. So I urge you guys, if you want to start, you please go and create a TikTok account for your services. Okay, grow your account there. Think about, I realized that it's so powerful and it amazes me so much is that TikTok actually give me free brands exposure. You know what I mean? Free brand exposure means the brand come and approach me. I don't even need to go and approach the business, you know. That is so amazing, right? It's like I realized all this year. Only this year I got all this. And can you see the messages? These are the messages that I receive every day. They are actually e-commerce owners that they want to promote their products. Okay. And you know what? You can actually counter offer them your services. Some of them they are paying me to make video contents, to do video services. So you see, it's like if this is a free brand exposure, like once your account reach certain, I don't know how many, I think it's about 10,000 followers or something. Once you reach the account, right, certain followers, right, then you are able to go into their marketplace or TikTok shop. Then from there, marketplace and TikTok shop, these two are the place where they connect you with the brand owners. So the brand owners, you're able to talk directly to them, and that is when you can offer your service. And there are plenty of them. There are plenty of them. I'm so surprised. I'm just you see a big TikToker is just I mean usually big TikTokers that I follow, right? They are like usually million followers. So for me, actually, it's not that big. You see, my account is about 20 over 1,000. It's not that big. To be honest, it's not that difficult to grow on TikTok. Okay, but of course, you need to have a right strategy. Okay, so I have been growing my account for the past 1 year, and is the fruit is there is very fast. Yeah, this is amazing platform. So if you guys think that TikTok platform is something that for young kids to do dancing, no, this is not. This is not. This is TikTok for business. Okay, my account is a business account, so that's why I can get a lot of opportunities just from this account. Okay, so I generated additional income from TikTok, and it's amazing. Like just this year alone, I started on TikTok, and it has generated my business $34,000 just from TikTok only, just from TikTok, which is amazing. Okay, so starting a business is not easy, but you need to have the right mentality, right? So it's like I have started a few businesses before, and something I learned along the way is that the right mentality is more important, and you need to get used to people say no. Okay, I understand it's doing sales, right? Because we doing job servicing, we need to do a lot of sales. We need to speak to the client and then close the packages, close the services. Okay, but you need to learn this. Okay, the right mentality. You get used to. It's okay for people to say no. Okay, learn from it. Okay, get used to this no response. Just test them out, and if let's say for example, you do a lot of cold calling, you do a lot of cold outreach, right? Nobody responds. Don't give up. Continue. Just do. One day you will get it. It's really no matter what business also same. Last time I do property agent also, I dump a lot of money. I do cold calling, do so many things. I just continue doing. One fine day, I just need to close one, and that's it. Then close one, and I will be like so motivated. And once you close one, the sales keep on coming in, and all you need is just one sale to give you confidence, to give you your social proof, right? Because a lot of us do not have any sample job, but you just need to close one. No matter it's big or small, it's okay. If it doesn't work, it's fine. Just fine tune it. So businesses are like that. You need to tweak, you need to change. Any businesses, you need to just continue doing it. And of course, if the method don't work, do another method. Cold emailing not working, you go to social media messages, PM or DM, or you cold call, or go or just purely go online marketplace or go social media marketing. Do different ways, okay? But just try all different ways. Don't give up, okay? And also normalize no, okay? People will tell you no, I don't want your service. No, I no response, okay? So one thing I learned from my own mentor, okay, is test and learn. You need to test and learn. So I did test and learn so many throughout my 8 years, and I have learned there's so many failures. Okay, finding the right business is not easy. Wasn't easy for me. Okay, so for me, for myself also, I started from scratch. And can you guess what was my first job? What was my first job before I became a property agent? So I wasn't a property agent. I was employed because property agent is a self-employed. Okay, was self-employed. That means that own time, own target. I don't have a fixed pay one. But before that, I actually my very first job in Singapore. I just want to give you all confidence, okay? Yeah, it's beauty sales. So my very first is actually in Funkel. It's a Japanese beauty, so selling beauty supplements. So I was a college dropout, okay? So I just want to give you guys confidence. If I'm just a college dropout, I don't have qualification. I do not even have a diploma. Okay? I step out of my comfort zone and I tell myself that I want to be self-employed. So that was my first step before I start to do online business. I'm grateful that I make the jump, and that's uh, and my reason why I started job servicing or any online business is because of my kids. I want to stay home. Okay, my objective is I want to stay home. At the same time, I don't want to jeopardize my income because I give up my 5 figures of income from doing property, right? Property, and I kind of like want something to replace back my income. Okay, but my priority changed, and I want to be there for my family. I want to have more flexibility, and I want to own my own business and run my own business, right? So I mentioned just now earlier on that I have owned 5 business, and out of 5 business, right, 3 actually failed, right? Failed. To me, I feel it's failed because I didn't continue these 2 business, okay? The furniture guys and the American closet. These 2 were my e-commerce store, and I couldn't scale at that point of time. I didn't have enough knowledge, and I think I was still very green, and I was very new to dropshipping. Plus, also dropshipping was pretty new. I also spent thousands of dollars learning. Okay, before I start, because after I quit real estate, right, then I spent thousands of dollars learning how to do internet marketing, how to set up online business. Okay, so the reason why I failed the business is I could not scale it, and my income actually stuck at 3,000 per month, and also the heavy marketing cost. The marketing cost was very heavy because I had to dump in the Facebook ads to get clients, so it was not profitable. Some months were not profitable. So through all this experience that I have, and I spend a lot on earning and also tweaking, I also like do a lot of tweaking and fine tuning. And finally, I got a breakthrough of this. This is something that I'm very proud of because I actually accepted the challenge. So this is totally a breakthrough for me. And because of all these years of experience and also my failed business, and my challenge, I managed to design my own system. So just now you see D.R.O.P is actually just a framework, right? It's a main framework, it's a drop system. But actually, the whole system, the full system is this one. Okay, this is the full system. So you can see the D.R.O.P. But of course, there are many other things that you also need to do. And thanks to this drop system, right, I'm able to build a 6 figures. And the important lessons that I have is that about the challenge, right? If you want to achieve a faster result, you need to do 2 things, which is, sorry, should be 3 things. So you need to do 3 things, okay? The first thing is you join a challenge. If you can, you join a challenge. Then join a community of like-minded people. If you have a community, you are not alone, because online business or side hustles, all these businesses are actually quite lonely business, because like you will face the client, but actually all through online. So if you have a community of like-minded people, then it will be good, and you can stay motivated, okay, and support each other. Yes, my mentor is John. Then okay, find yourself a mentor. John is one of my mentor. I also have other mentor previously. The very first one that I learned the dropshipping, I stumbled upon the dropshipping term. Only the term, okay. I didn't learn about dropshipping. It's like just a term, dropshipping. It was like in 2012, and he was a Westerner, a Canadian. His name is Derek Gill, and I took his online course. His online course cost me $2,000. So what I want to tell you about is the challenge. Okay, the challenge is something that you see, for me, why I got this breakthrough is because I accepted the challenge. So I also implemented challenge to my student, and this one of my student, and she actually closed 2 sales. Yeah, in one day, closing 2 sales at the initial stage. So you see, challenge is very good. It actually pushes us to do the thing. Yeah. So yeah, to think out of the comfort zone, and to be out of the comfort zone, and to think out of the comfort zone. All right. I have to reshare this very interesting analogy. Okay. Probably some of you never heard before. I have actually shared this before last time. But I feel that this analogy is very good. Just a more relaxing activity for you to understand this analogy. Okay. So for example, if let's say you nowadays we can fly already, right? We can start traveling. Okay. A lot of people are going to Malaysia, and of course, okay, let's say Bangkok. Okay. So let's say from Singapore, I want to travel to Bangkok. Okay. How many ways you can use? Let me know in the comments how many ways can you travel? 3 ways or what are the ways? Sorry. Yes, by air, by water, by road. By road means you walk. You can choose, right? There are options for you. You want to travel through plane, through air, through bike, through car. You can drive up, right? You can drive up. So for example, if you want to walk, if you walk, right, it takes you 380 hours to walk. But you also can choose to do an expressway. The fastest way is what? Of course, by air lah. Right, by air, it's only take you 2 hours and 20 minutes. I understand that this is cost money, but it's not that a lot. It's $210 only. Then you can reach your destination already. Yeah. But if you walk, right, it's even though it's free, but you take how many days of walking, and time is money. If you understand this mentality, right, time is money. I always don't agree with trading time for money. So our time is actually very precious, right? Our time is very precious. So time is money. So of course you choose. Which one would you choose? I mean, it's up to you. Like, you want to pay the 210. 210 is not that a lot, $210 is sometimes even cheaper. Yeah, sometimes you get offer is even cheaper. I understand that there are many ways that you can learn to build an online business. So for me, when I learned about dropshipping, right, just I mentioned that dropshipping, I only stumbled upon the term only, but I don't know the steps. I don't know the steps how to find supplier, how much to charge, how to send the shipping, how to set up the website. I don't know. So what I did was I go and learn from YouTube. I only got one strategy out of so many years, right? I only got one strategy from one of the YouTuber, one strategy that made me sales, my first few sales, which I was very grateful. I want to find somebody that to teach me, but I couldn't find, because at the point of time, dropshipping, not many people are teaching. I know the struggle. That's why I set up another business, which is to coach and to teach people. Because I know the struggle is so difficult to find information. Now is I understand there are a lot of information until you're too confused. Do you agree with me that nowadays the information on the internet is too much until you are so messy, and it will still take you a lot of time to slowly go and test, slowly go and discover all these one by one strategies. It's so difficult. So end up you have to go and try yourself and burn the pocket yourself. These are the things that I have gone through. Now I want to share with you, right, how do you do full-time job servicing? Okay, like how I did. Take back the same example of the website design agency that has made 10,000 US dollar per month. Okay, so this is something that is proven to work, and this 10,000 profit, right, is actually you can totally quit your job already, right? And one of my students that I shared just now, he actually made 1,500 just also doing the website development in just 2 days. Okay, in just 2 days after starting the job servicing. And also for myself is the social media package that I shared just now. So based on these two, okay, we just based on these two most very high demand service. Okay, these two are very high demand service, and how to achieve a 10,000 a month based on these two service alone. So for example, website development, one of my students actually closed 1,500, right? So if 1,500, then you just find 7 clients and you can actually get $10,500 per month already. So this is just based on one service. Of course, you can sell more services. You can cross-sell and upsell the package. So this is just only based on one service, okay? So for easy calculation, I just based on one service. So like for my social media package, I sold at 4,200 for 3 months social media marketing package, and I just need to find 3 clients and I already get 12,600. So this is how you can achieve a $10,000 per month. It's not difficult at all. You don't need to find so many clients. If let's say you get $150 profit and you from let's say video editing service, and you need to find a lot of clients, it's very tiring, like I mentioned just now. Based on strategy that I've mentioned and the game plan I mentioned, right, you can apply these strategies. Let me recall the strategies for you. Your premium price strategy, your cold outreach, your social proof. Of course, you need to do the step 1 also. So you complete all the 4 steps, customize your unique retainer package. Once you customize the retainer package, then you can go and approach the business, approach the client. You use your game plan plus the full drop system. Okay, this drop system, later I will put in the blueprint. You can actually get it. So I will actually categorize this drop system into 2 phases. The first phase will be the D and R. So this is the phase 1. So this is like the starting phase. Okay, after that you can start with a phase 2, which is the branding part, open shop. That means your websites, and then also scaling. So these are the 2 phases. Okay, this whole drop system, right? If you want to learn more in depth, I actually have a course. I think some of you are even the students here. I have this drop servicing accelerator program. This program has been for about 2 years, and I've actually have a lot of students that are actually seeing good result, like I have shown just now. So if you guys are interested to know more, you can stay. Otherwise, if you want to stay a while more, then I will go through all the Q&A, okay? I'll go through all the Q&A. So I just want to explain to you because I'm actually having this offer right now because I only do this live training probably once a year thing. So I just want to give you some offer, and I want to explain to you guys what is this about because I receive a lot of inquiries about my program and how it works and what does it contain. So for first month, right, just now it's a drop system, right? The whole drop system. I will have a lot of tutorials on that, and then I will teach you how to do the market research, and of course a lot of strategy on the profit maximizer. You'll have to maximize your profits out of your packages especially, and then designing your unique packages. This is something that I will be including in the program. The first month, right, you also learn how to set up your store. So the store means you can set up your own website. I'll be using Shopify. I'll teach step by step how to set up your own Shopify as well as platforms, and then sales booster strategies that I've not mentioned at all. I won't disclose the strategies to you here. Yeah, so those are the sales booster strategies. Of course, organic marketing. I'm a fan of organic marketing. Most of my clients I get organically. So this is something that I want to share and to teach you guys. Of course, the whole fulfillment process on the whole job servicing fulfillment process. And then, of course, there's also additional suppliers. Okay, so this is the first month program. You will be running through 11 modules, about 11 modules of lessons. Okay, so this phase one is actually very crucial. One of my students actually just based on phase one without scaling already earned $5,000. My drop system is actually very effective and it's actually proven. All right. And then move on to the second month. The second month, you'll be getting to learn how to find your ideal client. Okay. Target audience is easy to find, but ideal client is something different. I will be teaching you step by step how to find your ideal one. Okay. There are methods to find your ideal client. And then also creating high income sales, the upsells. I teach you how to do the upsell step by step, and then the cross sell. Because I realize that many of us are struggling in this part. This is the most important part that you need to learn, because this is your product. Basically, your upsells packages, your retainer packages, these are your products. So you need to master it. Okay, so you need to master it, and I'll be teaching you this. Some of you do not know how to really craft out your own packages. I will be having some ready and customized packages. This is something I've added on to my program. Okay, because I know that after running this program for almost 2 years, I realized that a lot of my students still do not know how to customize your packages. So I will be having a few ready ones that I have been using and I have been keep on selling repeatedly to share with you guys inside the program. Okay, only my students can actually have this. Those that enroll in my program can have these customized packages. And then, of course, learn how to close high ticket sales and recurring income. Okay, so recurring income is very important. I want to show you how you are able to craft out the packages so that you can get recurring income. So everything boils down back to your packages. Okay, packages. And then I will also be teaching social media marketing, paid ads, and also free ones. Okay, social media marketing. This is very important. Any business, so I mentioned, right, any business needs to have social media marketing. And then, of course, this one leads to the sell without selling method. So this one is it's like an automated kind of selling that you do not need to really aggressively go and sell, but the things will sell on its own. So this is the magic of this system, okay, my drop system. And of course, I will teach you how to launch campaigns, what kind of different campaigns that you can do to your drop servicing business, because yours is also a business, so you need to learn how to launch campaigns. So these are all the technical skills that you need to build and need to learn and also need to master to have a successful and profitable job servicing agency. Then after that, move on to the third month. The third month will be very simple because the first 2 months is for you to build up your business already, and that will be your you need to submit your business plan. Sorry, submit your business. It's not plan. Sorry, submit your business. That means your websites, all your social media accounts. I will do a store review for you. So I will give you improvements. Okay, this is a business evaluation. So this is the 3 months program that I have in my job servicing accelerator program. You can learn this at your own pace. Okay, the lessons will be released to you month by month. Okay, and I have the same program, as in the same modules in my coaching program. Okay, this is my coaching, one-to-one coaching. So I also have some coaching students that I personally mentor, and this is my package. So the package that you are going to get in your job servicing agency is same as 10 sessions of advanced package. Okay, this is 2997. I'm teaching you the same thing. It's just that 2997 is something that is one-to-one. Okay, one-to-one. So this is 2997. So instead of 2997, right, you can get this job servicing accelerator program at $2,000 off. Okay, I'm offering you $997. So it's a $2,000 discount, and this is lifetime access. Okay, not just 10 sessions. This is going to be lifetime access. We will give you support. Okay, this 997, right, is you can easily earn it back. Okay, so one of the example that I mentioned just now, so he actually gets 1,500 second day, just in 2 days time after completing my course. And no, no, haven't even completed the course, sorry. Haven't even completed the course, and he already recovered his course fees, right? Yeah, his course fees. And imagine it's like 997, you already, if you just close 1,005, you already get it back. Okay, so easily earn it back. Of course, I won't leave you with just 997 with this offer. I will be giving you bonus. Okay, I will be giving you some bonuses. The first bonus is the support. This one is something that I've been growing, and this is a community. Just now I mentioned that you need to have a community, right? And furthermore, this is a private Facebook coaching group. This is the private group that I have. So if you have any questions, you have any questions, you can just ask here. I will answer. And sometimes if I have new tutorials, new lessons, I will also inform you. So these are the questions the members are asking. So mostly these are the support that I will be giving. Okay, I'll be giving. So it's not just 10 sessions, you'll be in this group for lifetime. This is a very good community for you to get motivated. Okay. Sometimes even if let's say you have any question, right, and I have the answer, I will even do a video for you. Yeah. So basically this is the support group that you'll be getting. On the course platform, right, you can also ask questions. Under each lesson, you can ask questions over there. The next bonus that I'm giving will be something that I've never given before. I want to allocate more time to grooming you guys in the job servicing accelerator program. So I will be taking lesser coaching students. Okay, I want to spend more time coaching you guys on this program instead. So I won't be accepting so much of the one-to-one coaching students. All right, and because of this, I will have allocated some extra time to groom you guys, and I'll be providing you with my direct chat access. So you will be getting my direct chat. This direct chat access, right? Only my mentor students will be getting it. So usually I give support on the Facebook group. But I understand that sometimes something you need urgently, something you need information urgently, then you can message me. Okay, you can message me. I will try my best to answer you. Of course, I usually will be very prompt unless I'm overseas or unless I do not have network. Okay. All right. So this is something that I will be providing. You see, this one, like for example, one of my coaching student, right? She have a lot of she encountered some issues, so she immediately messaged me, and then sometimes I even like do a tutorial immediately and teach her, and I have my resources. I also can immediately teach her. So this is very timely. I would say very timely. Okay. So as you can see, my coaching packages, right? Only the coaching packages I will be giving the direct contact, but now I'll be giving to you guys. Okay. Other bonus that I will be giving will be the ready portfolio, because I know that when you have nothing to show, it's very hard to convince customers. So I will be giving you a ready portfolio, and this ready portfolio also comes in ready templates. So I have a lot of funnel templates. I have even proposal templates. I have invoice templates. So these are the ready templates that I'll be providing. So you don't need to go and create yourself. You just use my template. Okay, all these. And also, some of you asked me to give you the template for messaging. Your messaging, the ones that I use to close the $4,000 one. Okay, I have this 5-step secret weapon action plan. So this one is worth $8,000 because actually it's $8,600. Yeah, so this action plan is the steps I took, and all the templates that I use and the 5 steps that I use that I take to make the $8,600. Okay, the next one will be giving you the job servicing automated funnel. Okay, how many of you want your business to be automated instead of like hands-on? So if you wanna learn how to build your another job servicing funnel, which is automated one, then this bonus is for you. Okay, this is another course which I'll be giving you as bonus. This one is cost $400. Okay, so this one I won't be releasing you immediately. I think after the first month, then you can access this course. Another course that I'll be giving also is a dropshipping crash course. Okay, this is worth $297. So this dropshipping crash course is the course that I actually summarize what is this dropshipping about and how you can combine your dropshipping business together with your job servicing business. So these are the bonuses that I'll be giving. And okay, let me answer this question. Is there any additional bonus as compared to previous students? considering the price difference is quite huge. Okay, since you asked, just now I mentioned, right, if you guys ask, then I will give, okay? So this is something that I shared just now, that if like in your business, in your job servicing business, right, you need to ask, okay? Like how you're asking me now. Okay, this is something new, okay? And this is called the fast action bonus, okay? So I'm not going to offer this bonus if you didn't take action, okay? This fast action bonus is, this is another course that I'll be offering, and this is my new TikTok course, okay? This is going to be a live course, and this one costs $1,200. Okay, TikTok marketing course for business owners, right? Outside they are selling at 1,007. So it convert to US dollar is 1,002. Okay, this is I'm going to teach you how you can create multiple income stream from TikTok and create a viral business. And this one I will be focusing more on how you can create a viral business for your job servicing business. And this is going to be a live course. This live course, right, is going to be held in next year. And why I say this is a fast action bonus, because if you enroll today and you need to email me your receipt that you have enrolled, I'll be giving you this live class. This is a live class, okay? It's an online class, and you need to send it to contact, okay? So this is the extra bonus. So since you asked for it, then I will be giving you, because I want to share with you guys that just now I mentioned before that I have closed like 30 over thousand just by being on TikTok. So it has generated me additional income for my job servicing business on TikTok. So this is a very, very, very good deal. Besides that, right, I will also be teaching you how you can earn other stream of income. So like just now I say, you can get database of all the exposure of all the brands. The brands will come and approach you. I vouch for TikTok is a very, very good business model, and I think you need to have the skill to grow, how you can grow your job servicing business or any other business, creating a viral business on TikTok itself. Okay, so this will be the enroll link. So if you want to get to this offer, right, you need to email me, okay? You need to email me, contact@mayeng.co. Okay, so this TikTok business class is FOC. Yes, this TikTok business class is free. Only if you send me the receipt that you have enrolled. Is there additional bonus? Okay, so I just want you guys to know that as I've mentioned just now, right, if just close one deal, you can get back already. Okay, let me ask your guys one question, okay? If let's say put money aside, would you be interested to sign up for this? I want to know from you guys, right? Okay, how many of you are interested to enroll in my program? I just want to know if you are interested. Okay, just type yes. I want to see how many of you are interested. Let's say putting aside the 997. How many of you are really interested? Like honestly, really want to change your life for 2023? Just comment yes if you are interested. I want to see that you guys are really serious in this. Yes, but the October price was super attractive. That's why you guys must take action. Every time you all don't miss out the opportunity. Because the offer was since last year, May, I have extended the offer 297 that time, and then October, I decided that to end the offer already. But you see, I will always give you guys back more. This TikTok class offer, right, is something that I have never given before, and it's something so valuable that you guys can actually follow my footsteps and create the same amount of income every month. You procrastinate, yeah, that's why don't stop procrastinate. Procrastinate is something that we don't want in an online business owner. If you want to get out of your comfort zone, if you want to succeed, and you want to really change your life, turn your life around, then you really need to take action. Okay, so now the question is, how many of you are interested? If let's say putting aside, I want to know, if let's say a lot of you, then, and if I feel that today I'm very generous, then I just want to know. Okay, so I see a lot of you are yes, yes, yes. You guys are very interested. So you ask for it and I shall give you. Okay, I shall give you. I always give you guys extra bonus so that you guys can take back home more and start implementing what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give you a coupon code, okay, to apply. Okay, a coupon code, and I'm going to give you another half price. Okay, since most of you are actually genuinely want to change your life and genuinely want to grow your job servicing business, then I'm giving you half a price, okay? Don't procrastinate anymore, okay? Yeah. So as you know, my offer, I always give you the offer. And if the offer I will announce to you is over, means it's over, okay? So you see, this is half price, and after discount, it's going to be $498.50, okay? So this is my final price, okay? But you need to use the coupon code, okay? you guys can scan now. Just scan for this. You ask for it, I give you half the price, okay? 50% off. You need to key in the coupon code of half price. It will look like this, okay? Once you sign in, right, you will see that it's 997. Then with the you add the coupon code here, click here. Then after that, you will get a 50% discount. So it will be 498.5 US dollar. Okay, this coupon code. Let me answer the questions. Can this be achieved while doing a full-time job? Yes, you can. Majority of my students achieve this during their free time. Ideally, is you set aside at least like 2-3 hours after your working hours. For those who wants the TikTok course, right, you need to email to contact@meeteng.co. Yes, you need to send the receipt to contact@meeteng.co. Just send over, okay, already. Okay, so this is the blueprint that I have that have my drop system inside. So you can scan this one to get. Yeah. So okay, so I'll finish off today's live with this because some of you might be procrastinating, like what one of you mentioned. I understand, but because every time when you try to avoid failure, right, you are actually delaying success. So one thing I realized after coaching so many students, right, I realized that those people who are so afraid to take a step forward are the ones that want to avoid failure. They want to avoid speaking to client, want to avoid being rejected. Okay, most of us actually don't like to be rejected. But like I said just now, you need to just make it your norm. Make it your norm. So you need to get used to being rejected. In sales, in marketing, rejection is learning. Okay, so you don't avoid failure. Okay, you don't need to avoid failure. Failure is something that you should go through before you can see success. So just like myself, I have few failure before. I mean it is making money, but it's not enough money. Like didn't reach my goal, and I feel that I don't enjoy like continue doing my drop shipping. So that's why I feel that there's a failure. So, but the thing is, because of my drop shipping business, and that's how I develop, and it's how I actually develop my job system. Yeah, so it derived from there. So I actually, I'm proud of myself that I'm thankful that I did not avoid the failure, and I just continue persist on. Yeah, I hope you guys have takeaways. Yeah, learn something new, and also most important is to implement the 2023 game plan. Okay, this 2023 game plan is proven, and I have been testing this game plan for the past 1 year. All right, and it's very effective. So make sure you guys implement it. Even though you are not joining me, it's okay because I believe that if you implement and what I've taught you today, I believe you will also able to start your own job servicing business and get some profit out of it. So that's all for my training. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much for your time. So I see you guys around YouTube, around TikTok. Okay, bye.